safe to say I'm getting pretty comfortable and satisfied with this YouTube live option. Again, shout out to the 150 subscribers that subscribed to my channel so far that have allowed me to go live and do so. In exchange, I'm going to share some of my proprietary measures that I've came up with, developing and molding my own landscape design company in an extremely competitive area, which is also in big development right now. For those of y'all don't know, my name is Joshua Hope. I'm the owner of Valley View Landscape and Design. We are a creative landscape and hardscape design install company based out of Charleston County, South Carolina. We do a lot of yard flips, y'all. We don't do any of the lawn service maintenance routine like cutting lawns, edging, weed whacking. We have another department within my company that handles that. But me and my guys, we go out and do big boy work. We go out and we do the mulch. We go out and do the pavers, installing plants, removing hedges and plants. What else? Sod, pine straw, walkways, all that stuff. In short, we go to where all the money is. And I feel, at least the reason why I kind of journeyed into landscaping is that, I wanted to get into business. I wanted to run my own, but I wanted to run a profitable business. I didn't want to waste my time kind of just running around with my head cut off, just, looking for leads, doing this and being all sporadic. I wanted to crack down on one niche that I could focus on, expand on, and dominate. And for those of y'all who are interested in learning how I did it, all absolutely for free, then this video is for you. Grab a piece of paper, grab your pen and notes. Make sure y'all take notes and save this for later. So, when it comes to landscape design, and again, no disrespect to the lawn care guys, because we need y'all. We need the lawn care guys because, we're not able to fill all those orders all the time. So, what we focus on is large installs. So, for example, the lawn itself isn't the only appearance outside that a customer is worried about. Most often, they want to create an oasis or like a little area in their backyard, like an outdoor living space. So I'm going to teach y'all basically how to go about proposing them, quoting them, and closing them. Proposing them, quoting them, and closing them. So we'll start with sod first. So let's say there's a customer, you got your marketing campaign all put up online and so forth, and they reach out to you through Facebook or whatever means necessary in which you handled your marketing. They reach out and they say, "Hi, I see you do landscaping services. My lawn's dying, blah, 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 blah. Do you offer sod installation services?" Your immediate answer should be yes, and let me tell you why. So, hi, Ms. Dayla, how you doing? So basically, this is how you go about that. The number one asset that you can grab in landscape design is a measuring wheel, and I'll tell you why. Let me go ahead and read you guys the averages right now for labor. I'll go ahead and wrote this down. They're the current up-to-date averages for my area specifically, which is South Carolina, Charleston area. But if you guys hear these quotes and how much money you could be making per square foot, again, I'm gonna say it, per square foot. So that's the importance of you having that measuring wheel. So when you're doing sod, let's just say, for example, we do a lot of new builds, a lot of new installs and whatnot. So let's say we get an investor or a new homeowner that just moved in and said, "Hey, pretty blank, we like a lawn." What you do is you hop in your car, you pull up and do an estimate, you get the measurements of everything in which you would be doing the install. So whether it be patchwork, and you're just measuring certain areas, digging it out, making a nice plush trench and installing patches, or you're doing a whole new lawn from the beginning. It's important that you have that measuring wheel for two reasons. A, so you get the right price, so you don't underbid or overbid and lose the job. B, so you get the right material, so the customer don't get pissed and you can maximize on your profits. And C, so you can kind of see how to divvy up the work and bring in the most manpower, making everyone happy while making sure you still take home that profit margin. So let me go ahead and read these to you. So for sod installation as of 2024, the averages are 50 cents to $1.50 per square foot, y'all. For those of y'all don't know how to do square foot, that's length times width. So let's say you have a square yard, right? It's your height times your length. That's your square footage. So you get the total square footage of the yard. And let's say the measurements totaled out to 2,000 square feet. So they have a 2,000 square foot yard. After you have your measuring wheel, you go ahead and grab those measurements. Hey, what's up, Kai Feet? Don't worry, I see you guys. I just got ADD and I don't want to lose my train of thought. I want to bring some value to people. So hope y'all are doing well. Greetings from South Carolina. Make sure y'all subscribe to my channel too. Please, I'm trying to build it up. If y'all care, hit the subscribe button. Looking to make some new friends. Let's grow. Anywho, so 0.5, so 50 cents to $1.50 per square foot for removal. That's just for removing the existing infected grass strain that's present, in which you'll be replacing with the install. So 2,000 square feet. So for the sake of the example, let's say 50 cents removal. We're going to charge them 50 cents because we're going to charge them, $1 to $1.25 per square foot installed. So we're okay and fine with taking a little cut on the removal because it'll be made up for by the install. So 50 cents times 2,000 square feet, that comes down to 2,000 square feet. I think that's $1,000. So you got $1,000, right, on your labor cost for the removal. So you already have $1,000 just from there for removing. Now you have to do the install, which is 0.5, which is 50 cents, up to $1.50 installed. So you have $1,000, right? Because you got 2,000 square feet times 50 cents gives you $1,000 labor cost. Put that to the side. Now you got to decide how much you're going to charge for install. So what I usually do, depending on how many pallets they install, the more they get, the lower down I go. But a good comfortable starting point for me is about 95 cents to $1.05. So we'll say, for the sake of example, $1 times 2,000 square feet, that would be $2,000 in labor costs. So now we add the two together. Between the removal cost by square foot and the install by square foot, we have a total of $3,000 for labor cost. And I think that totals out. That's only 4 pallets of sod, y'all. So if y'all learn to price it correctly, convince them that you guys are the job, you're the person for the job, you could take home $3,000 by the end of the day, you and your crew. And again, no disrespect to the lawn care guys. I love y'all, man. We need y'all to make our lawns look crispy and nice. Y'all do great. But let me ask y'all this. Would you rather be out driving around all day, cutting lawns, wasting half your time driving around in trucks, spending money on gas as overhead to run your assets? Or would you rather just go to one house, one property, and the same amount of time spent, you take home about 20 times the amount of money? What would you guys rather do? To me, it's very simple. I'm going to get the most value from my time. I'm not here to waste nobody's time nor my own. So again, if y'all want to write this down, sod removal, labor cost per square foot, currently as of 2024, 50 cents to $1.50 per square foot removed. Get your measuring wheel, grab the measurements, do your math. Install, 50 cents to $1.50 installed. So make sure you guys get both of those numbers added up, get a labor cost. Make sure you use a unit calculator. For those of y'all don't know how to get your material costs, you're going to go to Google and type in sod calculator. Or you can go in and type mulch calculator or paver calculator. It'll ask you for your length, put it in, ask you for your width, put it in. It'll punch you out the answer that you need for materials. Add everything together, propose it to the customer in a scope agreement, land the job, and do it again. That's sod. So for mulch and pine straw, the averages for that kind of range. Some people want to charge by the cubic yard installed, which I think is equivalent of charging hourly. I think it's not enough money involved. So what I do is I propose a full bed prep for a sustainable, non-maintenance solution. Bye, Kathy. Nice talking to you. Sorry I didn't acknowledge you more. But so what I do in order to upsell and make up for those margins is I say, hey, we can offer you a full bed prep, which includes weeding, getting rid of all the unwanted climbers and overgrowth, such as the Virginia creepers and vines and whatnot. Get all that pulled off, and then we would like to retrench the perimeter landscape bed border so that when we install the pine straw or the mulch, it'll have a neat retaining shape. It won't go all over the lawn, and furthermore, it just looks better. It just looks better, So that's what I do in order to upsell. So what I ended up doing is combining a labor cost for full bed preparation plus the labor per cubic yard installed, and put those numbers together, be sitting about $185 to about $110 per cubic yard, and this is just labor installed for a full prep. So let's say 5 cubic yards come in, customer wants full preparation because they don't want to pull weeds down the road and they want to be sustainable, non-maintenance, blah, blah, blah. We upcharge them, we're sitting about $550 just on the labor to install 5 cubic yards of mulch with decent prep. So, you know, it's all a matter of, you know, your customers, how much you want to bid them for, this and that, how much they'll pay. You know, you got to learn your clientele base is what I'm saying. So lastly, I got to get going, so I'm going to wrap this up real quick. Pavers, hardscape, you're looking at anywhere between $9 as high as $20 plus. So $20 or more per square foot installed. I'm talking about walkways. I'm talking about crushed stone, gravel walkways and patios. I'm talking about pea gravel install. I'm talking about paver patio walkways. I'm talking about paver patio, fire pit patios. Anything that involves stone. $9 to $20+ per hour. Per square foot. Don't do hour. Don't ever do hour. You're worth way more than hourly. So if you're charging hourly, you need to look yourself in the mirror and revisit how much you really feel that you're valued at. So I'm gonna run it down one last time, then I'm out of here. I gotta go type up estimates, land some more jobs myself. So 2024 averages, sod, 50 cents to $1.50 per square foot, installed and removed. Mulch and pine straw, it's all relevant to if you offer prep, you offer not prep, but you know, if you don't offer prep, anywhere from like $45, $60 installed. Offer full prep, go as high as $110, $125, depending how much you got to do. Pavers, $9 to $20 plus per square foot installed. Those are your current averages for landscape to maximize on your ROI. I don't want y'all wasting no time on jobs that don't bring back the most amount of money that you deserve. We're all out here trying to build a business, not survive. We kind of put those days behind us. We're here to capitalize, make as much money as possible, and then go do it again. Make sure y'all subscribe to my channel if you want to learn how to build your own successful landscape design company from scratch, zero money out of your pocket. Give me a shout. Let's link.